Kevin Newman, about 50-some hours before you enter the ring. Second time you've been on a Floyd card.
Yeah.
First time was your only non-victory of your career. You pulled out a draw. How do you make sure this performance goes a little different than the last time?
Well, I'm more focused, man. I've been here before. I mean, maybe not at this magnitude, but I've been on a Floyd card. And I'm just focusing on doing what I need to do, man. Which is going out there, listening to my my trainers, and going out there and performing.
First fight, by all accounts, wasn't your best performance,
Yeah.
and especially the first few fights of your career, you were up and down. Seems like you've kind of corrected that, given real good performance the last couple
Yeah.
times out. What have you done to make sure you're different as you're fighting these days as opposed to earlier in your career?
I'm just listening, man. I work hard in the gym. I listen to all the guys that have knowledge. I listen to my corner. That was the only thing that was really missing, was just the listening part. And once I started listening to my corner and working on my mistakes and bad habits that I had, everything just started falling into place.
You're a younger kid. You don't have a lot of fights on your resume, but a lot of people seem to know you already. What do you attribute the fact that people have already been getting to know Kevin Newman before he's actually hit the big stage?
It's a great thing, man. It's a blessing. In this sport, you want to be known. You don't want to be unknown. You want your face to be out there, but you got to be ready for what comes with it. Which is the backlash and everything that comes with it. So mentally, I just block everything out, man. Just continue to work, man.
Talking about that, being a TMT fighter, being close to Floyd Mayweather, you're used to seeing someone get a lot of backlash because with a lot of attention comes a lot of negativity.
Yeah.
Has that helped you prepare for what's going to come your way at some point?
I mean, yeah, you got to watch and study the greats, man. And at some point, all the greats, they either love you or they hate you. One minute they love you, one minute they hate you, and you can't react to everything that someone says. You can't read every media outlet or whatever the case may be, because you'll drive yourself crazy, man. So one thing I learned from Floyd, man, is just to have a hard hat and just focus in on your work, man, and everything else work itself out.
You speak about outside the ring, but inside of the ring, do you find yourself at times, and how have you evolved into trying to appease other people from your in-ring performance as opposed to doing what you're supposed to do and sticking to the game plan?
Yeah, I mean, of course you always want to please the fans, but sometimes you got to do what works best for you, man. And me, of course I want to please the fans, but my main thing is pleasing my trainers and doing what they ask me to do. That's first and foremost, and everything else will fall into place, man.
Another tough fight for you here. What do you know about your opponent, and what can you expect from him?
He's 9-1, 2 knockouts. He's not a bad boxer. I see a lot of areas that I could capitalize on him. He's not a guy that I haven't been in the ring with before. But August 26th, we're gonna find out what he has. But I plan to look out and go out from round one and establish, set my pace, set the tone, and put on a dominant performance.
Taking out an undefeated guy last time.
Yeah.
This guy's got a nice record. Do you think with the dominating performance here, you're ready to take that, step from prospect to, early steps of or stages of contendership?
Well, of course, that's always the goal. You just take everything step by step. With this guy, I fought a guy that was 3-0 with 2 knockouts, and I stopped him. I fought a guy 7-0, 5 knockouts, and I stopped him. So the level of competition, I tend to, rise to the occasion, man, because, I feel like you have to be able to go, in order to get to that next level, you got to be able to perform, and with these type of guys, I'm performing, and I'm going to continue to do that.
You're a confident guy. Do you think that right now, regardless of who you fight in the ring, you can hang with anybody in your division right now, regardless of the status?
You have to believe that, because if you don't, you're in the wrong sport. Obviously you don't want to be cocky, but you have to believe in yourself and be confident. I've been in the ring, with great fighters, and I've held my own with them, so. And with that being said, that's sparring, and this is the lights, so, but how you prepare for the lights is during training camp and then sparring, so I'm ready for whatever comes my way, man.
Every fighter wants to be world champion and be the main event. Being around a circus like this, how does that affect you? Does it inspire you to work harder, or how is it?
I mean, of course, I find motivation and inspiration in everything, man. Every little thing motivates me, to work hard, to get up at 5 a.m. to go run. Whatever the case may be, I got an award for the Nevada Prospect of the Year, a couple weeks ago, and immediately after that event was over, I went running, man, because I can't get caught up in the hype, man. I can't get caught up in the hype of that, and you just got to continue to work. You got to show people why you are that, or why you are what people say you are, and that's what I'm out to do.
You're a younger guy, but you're kind of a throwback in a sense that it seems like so many people switch trainers every other year or so. You've been with Jeff Mayweather from the beginning, since you first started, from 9 years old. Of course, you had a little break, but been with him for so long. What's been the reason for you guys sticking together all that time?
I mean, it's loyalty, man. We have a bond. It's loyalty. I trust him, with my life in there, man. He's taught me so much. We also added Nate Vasquez, who I've known since I was a kid. I grew up watching him train with Jeff, and he was a great addition to my camp, so everything is meshing well together, man.
And then just finally, besides a win, what do you want to see out of yourself come Saturday night?
I just want to go out there, man, and put on a dominant performance like I know I'm going to. I want to go out there and show the people my skills, and show people that my level, that I can, raise my level and raise my game, man, and go out there and just, show this guy, that he's not on my level, man, and that I put in the work, and, I'm here to stay in boxing.
And you'll be on the Fox Sports version of the, or?
Yeah.
All right, man, best of luck. Look
Thank
forward
you.
to it.
Appreciate it.